for today's Ace of Swords, we have this Eight of Swords, which came out first. Feel that this is feeling stuck, trapped, limited in some way. As we know, the Eight of Swords is a very internalized card, so some of those obstacles that we're seeing are in our mind and not reflective of reality. Oh, look at that. The Nine of Swords came out. You may be experiencing a great deal of anxiety right now. You know, Spirit is just giving me that this cocoon is like a safety bubble. It's a safe space. What I feel called to say is if you're feeling unsafe, there's nothing wrong with going into your cocoon. I know there's in the spiritual and / life coach community a lot of talk about expanding your comfort zone. And absolutely, that is a wonderful thing to do. Do it at your own pace. Expanding your comfort zone should feel exhilarating. It should feel like the next logical step. It should feel like passion. It should feel like drive. It should feel like, I want to do this. It shouldn't feel like you're worried that you're gonna, die, or there's something that's making you feel unsafe, I feel, with the Nine of Swords here. Let's get some specifics. What are we talking about specifically, Spirit? There's the Two of Wands in the reverse. You're worried that something you really don't want to happen is going to happen. There are two more cards that came out. The Seven of Pentacles and the Empress. You're going to run out of time. This actually feels like a worry that life is going to pass you by, that you're going to lose your youth and your vitality. You're going to wake up one day and be kind of an old and decrepit kind of person who realizes that they never did what they wanted to do with their life, and yet feels unwilling to step out of that cocoon because of anxiety. This feels like you have a choice to make. This is not an easy read, actually. Spirit is just calling you to reflect on, what do you really want? Do you want to feel safe? Which is, it's an illusion, really. There's no way to control every possible factor in your life. All that we have is kind of an idea or a notion of safety. What do you want to do? Oh, that Mary Oliver poem. What do you want to do with your one wild and precious life? I feel that this is what you want to do. You want to bloom. You want to be vibrant. You want to follow your heart and your intuition with the moon. You wonder if it's too late to do that. On the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Spirit is saying there's just spinning this Seven of Pentacles. It's like that. What is turning your strength, your weakness into a strength? So stubbornness or delay with the Seven of Pentacles. Flipping that on its head would be that you have the wisdom of experience. The years that you've gone through where you've been feeling stuck or trapped or limited have taught you a lot. Spirit is giving me to say that you're not young and foolish and impulsive. What you want is reflective of a good impulse of creation, abundance, pursuit of the highest good, of fulfillment. I feel like there's creativity, that there's something that you don't do creatively. It could be art, music, dance. It could even be like sports, cooking. There's something that you don't do because it doesn't produce value per se, like in terms of finances, but it would produce emotional fulfillment for you. And I feel like actually that emotional fulfillment would bring in money incidentally. Like that wouldn't be why you're doing it, but that's what would happen. All right, let's see. We have the Father of Wands and Strength. This is a great deal of fire. You are a very passionate creature. You want to express that passion. I feel like your life currently doesn't allow you to express your passion. And I don't mean that in just a sexual way, although that probably is part of it. It's just the desire to be bigger, to burn brighter, to blaze, like to be a bonfire of a person. I'm drawn to the lightning there. It's reminding me of the Eight of Wands in this deck. To say what you want to say, to be who you are, to own who you are. A Six of Cups, to own who you are, who you've always been, and the sun underneath that. Yeah, underneath that, the Page of Cups. Spirit is saying, start now. Start now. No matter how old you are, where you are in life, you can start to speak who you are right now. Let's see. And look, I was going to ask, what is going to be the outcome if you do that? The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Spirit is right with you every step of the way. They see you for who you are. This is the way that they see you. The coloring there, the vibrancy of who you are. I feel called to leave our reading here today. I hope that it serves the highest good, and I am sending big love.